We're going to take a few minutes and look at your Gmail account and how to access your email and what you can do inside your email. First thing you're going to need to do is to navigate to your email. The easiest way to do it is to open a new Chrome browser tab and type in gmail.com. This will automatically log you in if you're logged in on that account. If not, then it will ask you for your email and password. Alternatively, you can also open a new tab and click on the apps launcher in the far right hand corner and then access your email there by clicking on the mail tab. Inside your email, you have your basic information here. All of your new messages come in. You'll notice that any old messages are going to be grayed out. They will not be in bold. Any new messages that have not been read will be in bold black, and it will give you the date. As you can see on these dates are from a significantly long time ago, except for the new one that says, hey, there's a new sign in. Over here on the left-hand side, you will notice your inbox starred. Those are the ones that you have actually come through and clicked to star on to save those as important for later. Any sent mail that you have. So we can see here we have a couple of sent mail. Any drafts, if you had noticed anything in your draft, that means that you have started writing an email, but then you walked away and you left it. You did not complete the email, and so therefore it's going to save it in the draft until you actually go in and delete that. On further down, if you click more, you have important, chats, all mail, spam, and trash. If you're looking for something and it's not there, you can click on spam. There may be something there. Notice there that anything that's in spam more than 30 days will automatically be deleted. So if you're looking for something, you may want to actually go in and look at it a little bit closer. You can create a new label, and we're going to get into new labels in just a little bit. So back into our inbox, you're going to notice that you have a lot of emails that have not been answered. Some of these may be junk emails, and you can click on those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many you want at a time, and they will display up to 50 at a time in here. And then once you have that, you would click delete. And when you do that, you're going to notice that it doesn't actually delete it. It puts it into your trash bin. So if you accidentally delete something you did not mean to delete, you can go back and recover it. It will stay in your trash bin for up to 30 days and then automatically be deleted, or you can empty your trash bin right now. So right now we're going to select all. So by clicking the button at the top, we can select all, more, and I'm going to actually restore these items. So is unread. Filter messages, move to my inbox. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to move them back into my inbox. Once I get them back in my inbox, you're going to notice they're here. Reason why we're going to do that is because we're going to look at actually creating subfolders and labels for these things. So I'm going to click on label. I'm going to click here in the new label, and it is going to be an Evernote. So all of my stuff that has to do with Evernote is now going to have a label called Evernote. So I'm going to take these, anything that's labeled for Evernote. I'm going to click every one of them as they come in, and I'm going to move those 7 conversations. And notice what that does is now it moves them out of my inbox. It cleans my inbox up without actually getting rid of anything that came in that was for Evernote in case I need it again. The other thing, notice all of these are classroom items. So I'm going to create a new label called classroom. So those are things that I don't want cluttering up my email box, classroom. And then you can also nest it if you want to. If you have a label and then sub-labels, if you need to break it down, it's called nesting. But we're going to create it as a root label or root level. So here you're going to notice that I've got more categories that are going to come in, but there's the classroom category that I just created or label. So I'm going to select anything that is labeled as a classroom, and I'm going to drag that into the classroom folders. Now you notice that these are also in bold. What that tells me is that there are items in here that are unread. So as I'm going through these, if I select all of these, I can take and mark them all as read, so I don't want to look at it. Notice then that this icon does, or the label does, remove the bolding. So it indicates that everything has been marked as read. Or I can also take and mark as unread. I can highlight them all. You don't have to highlight them all. You can highlight or check off a few of them, mark them as read, and then deselect them. Or you can click here. Also, you can mark all, none, read, unread, starred, or unstarred. So I'm going to select everything that's read, and then I can delete those if I want to. All right, the next step. So I'm going to take all of these. We're going to mark them as read because they are Google Classroom information saying, hey, new assignment's been created. That can clutter up your email box pretty quick in middle school and high school as you're doing that. And then Evernote is in here. So notice here that I'll only have two things left in for our inbox. So I'm going to go ahead, clear those out. I don't want those anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those. And these I can get rid of if I so choose, but I'm going to go ahead and go back and select none. The last thing that we're going to look at real quick is going to be setting up a rule. So here I'm going to go into my classroom. I'm going to select none, select one. And then notice here as I'm into it, I can either select it by checking it off here, actually opening it. I will go to more and then filter messages like these. So I'm going to have anything that's coming from classroom.google.com, anything there. Then I can create a filter for it. Notice here the other filters that I have. I can create a filter if it's coming from a specific location, if it's going to a specific location or email recipient, if any subject matters, has the words, has specific words in it, doesn't have specific words in it, has an attachment or doesn't include chats or any size that's greater than or less than a certain size, you can filter your items. So I've gone in here, I said anything that's with the at Classroom, and I can actually take this off if I want to. So anything that's at Classroom, now the asterisk that was put in here, that's indicating that it's an open field, wide open field. Anything can go in there. So it's not a specific item. Anything that has that at classroom.google.com, I can create a filter with this search. So I'm going to apply the label Classroom. So anytime I get any new Classroom items in my inbox, it will automatically send those into the Classroom label. If something's in there that has not been read, it will be in bold, so it'll indicate that I've got it. If you start getting things that you don't want anymore, and you just want them all as marked read, or you want to archive it, then you can go straight into that, or you can have it just automatically delete it. See here we have a delete icon also. So I'm going to create the filter. And now anything new that comes in for Classroom, it's going to automatically put it in the Classroom folder. So from there, the other things that I can do, these three items, I can go through here and label those if they need to go in multiple places. So you can have multiple locations. And then the last one here, you can do what's called archiving. So as I archive it, it doesn't do away with my email. It doesn't throw it away. It just does stick it into an archive folder so that I can go and retrieve it later if I need to. But basically what I would ask you to do is to create your label so that you can create later, so you can come back and get what you need. If I click on all mail, you're going to notice here's all the things that I've archived. Here's all the things that I sent test emails, things that were in the deleted folder and trash folder. You have the things here that were stuck in the Evernote. So down here in all mail, it's going to put everything, any updates, any promotions, any social, trash, spam, anything that's there is going to be in your all mail. So even the things that you archive. So you can get it out of your inbox to clean your inbox up, but you're not actually deleting it as you're going through it. So that's it for now. We'll pick up there later.